Greetings, science fans. Gorgeous Akiran here, and welcome to a truly incredible machine, a marvel of engineering, a masterpiece of biology. I'm talking about you. That's right, the human body. Have you ever stopped to think about what's going on inside you right now, this very second? It's a bustling city of activity, with trillions of cells working together in perfect harmony. It's more complex and fascinating than any smartphone or supercomputer ever invented. It's a universe within itself, and you are its commander. Today we're going on an extraordinary expedition, a guided tour through this amazing internal landscape. We're going to shrink down and explore some of the most important parts of your body, the real MVPs, most valuable parts, that keep you thinking, moving, breathing, and living. We'll look at the command center that runs the whole show, the powerful pump that never takes a day off, the amazing air processors, the chemical factory in your belly, and the incredible shield that protects you from the outside world. So, get ready to be amazed. Put on your thinking caps, or should I say, get your brains ready, because we are about to embark on a journey of discovery. We'll uncover the secrets of how these key body parts work, and why each one is so vitally important to making you, well, you. It's going to be a fun, fantastic, and dare I say scientific adventure. Let's get started. First stop on our tour, the command center, the big boss, the master controller of everything you do, think, and feel. I'm talking about the brain. This 3-pound wrinkly grayish blob of tissue sitting inside your skull is, without a doubt, the most complex object in the known universe. It's your personal supercomputer, processing information faster than you can say neurotransmitter. Every single thought, every memory of your favorite birthday party, every dream you have at night, it all originates right here, in this incredible organ. It's the source of your personality, your creativity, and your consciousness. Think about it. Right now, your brain is helping you understand the words I'm saying, processing the light from your screen, keeping your heart beating, and reminding you not to slouch in your chair, all at the same time. It does this using billions of specialized cells called neurons. These neurons talk to each other using tiny electrical and chemical signals, forming a network so vast and intricate it's almost impossible to comprehend. This network creates pathways for information, like superhighways for thoughts and instructions, zipping around at incredible speeds. The brain is divided into different sections, each with its own special jobs. The cerebrum, the biggest part, handles your thinking, learning, and voluntary movements. Want to kick a soccer ball? The cerebrum sends the signal. The cerebellum, tucked away at the back, is the master of balance and coordination, making sure you can walk without toppling over. And the brainstem, connecting the brain to the spinal cord, takes care of all the things you don't have to think about, like breathing and your heartbeat. It's the ultimate multitasking machine. So how does it store memories? Well, science is still figuring out all the details, but we know it involves strengthening the connections between neurons. Every time you learn something new, like how to ride a bike or the words to a song, you're physically changing the structure of your brain, creating new pathways. Your brain is constantly learning, adapting, and rewiring itself. It's a living, dynamic library of your entire life. So next time you have a brilliant idea, thank your amazing, powerful, and truly wonderful brain. Now let's travel down from the command center to the engine room. Can you feel that? Place your hand on your chest. Thump, 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 thump. That steady rhythmic beat is the sound of your heart at work. This incredible muscle, about the size of your fist, is the most powerful pump you'll ever own. And the best part? It runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for your entire life, without ever taking a vacation or a coffee break. Its one and only job is to pump blood to every single part of your body. Your body is filled with a network of tubes called blood vessels, arteries, veins, and capillaries. Think of them as a massive system of highways and local roads. The blood is like a fleet of delivery trucks, and the heart is the central distribution hub. With each powerful squeeze or beat, the heart pushes blood rich with oxygen and nutrients out through the arteries to all your cells, from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. These cells use the oxygen and nutrients as fuel to do their jobs. It's the ultimate delivery service. But the heart's job is a two-way street. After the blood delivers the good stuff, it picks up the waste products like carbon dioxide. This deoxygenated blood then travels back to the heart through the veins. The heart is a clever piece of plumbing, divided into 4 chambers. The right side of the heart receives this used blood and pumps it to the lungs to get a fresh supply of oxygen. The newly oxygenated blood then returns to the left side of the heart, ready for the next big push out to the body. It's a continuous, beautiful loop. This amazing pump beats about 100,000 times a day, pumping around 2,000 gallons of blood. That's enough to fill up a small swimming pool every single day. Keeping your heart healthy is super important. Things like running, jumping, and playing, any exercise that gets your heart pumping faster, is like taking it to the gym. It makes the muscle stronger so it can keep doing its vital job for years and years to come. So let's hear it for the heart, the tireless engine that powers our lives. From the engine room, let's head over to the air filtration plant. Take a deep breath in, and now let it out. What you just did, without even thinking about it, was use your lungs. These 2 spongy, balloon-like organs located in your chest are your body's essential breathing apparatus. Their main job is a crucial gas exchange. They bring in the oxygen your body needs to survive and get rid of the carbon dioxide that it doesn't. You can go for days without food and hours without water, but only a few minutes without oxygen. That's how important your lungs are. When you breathe in or inhale, your diaphragm, a big muscle below your lungs, contracts and flattens, pulling air into your nose or mouth. This air travels down your windpipe or trachea, which then splits into 2 tubes called bronchi, one for each lung. These tubes branch out into smaller and smaller tubes, like the branches of a tree, ending in tiny microscopic air sacs called alveoli. You have about 300 million of these little sacs in your lungs. It's here that the real magic happens. Wrapped around each of these tiny alveoli is a network of even tinier blood vessels called capillaries. Remember that deoxygenated blood the heart pumped to the lungs? It flows through these capillaries. The walls of the alveoli and capillaries are so thin that oxygen can pass directly from the air you breathed in, through the walls and into the blood. At the exact same time, the waste gas, carbon dioxide, passes from the blood into the alveoli. It's a simple, elegant, and incredibly efficient swap. Then when you breathe out or exhale, your diaphragm relaxes, pushing the air, now full of carbon dioxide, out of your lungs and back into the world. This whole process happens automatically, about 12 to 20 times every minute for an adult. Your lungs are constantly working, ensuring that every cell in your body gets the steady stream of oxygen it needs to create energy. So, take another deep breath and appreciate the amazing, life-giving power of your lungs. All right, feeling a bit hungry after all this science? Let's follow that food on its journey to our next stop, the stomach. Think of your stomach as a muscular J-shaped bag located in the upper part of your abdomen. When you eat that delicious sandwich or slice of pizza, it doesn't just magically turn into energy. First, it has to be broken down, and that's the stomach's primary mission. It's part blender, part chemical processing plant, and it's built to turn your meals into a usable form for your body. After you chew and swallow, food travels down a tube called the esophagus and plops right into the stomach. The stomach walls are incredibly strong and muscular. They begin to churn, contract, and relax, mixing and mashing the food into a thick, soupy liquid called chyme. It's like a biological blender, physically breaking down the large chunks of food you ate into much smaller pieces. This physical breakdown is just the first step of the digestive process, making it easier for the chemical part to do its work. While the stomach is churning, it's also releasing powerful chemicals. The stomach lining produces strong acids, like hydrochloric acid, and powerful enzymes, like pepsin. Now, this acid is incredibly potent. It's strong enough to dissolve some metals. But don't worry, your stomach has a secret weapon, a thick layer of mucus that coats its lining, protecting it from being digested by its own juices. This acidic environment kills most of the harmful bacteria that might have been on your food and helps the enzymes to start breaking down proteins, like the ones in meat, cheese, or beans. After a few hours of this intense mixing and chemical treatment, the stomach has turned your solid meal into that liquid chyme. Then, a little valve at the bottom of the stomach, called the pyloric sphincter, opens up and squirts the chyme, a little bit at a time, into the small intestine, where the next phase of digestion and nutrient absorption begins. Your stomach is a crucial pit stop, ensuring that your food is properly prepared to give your body the energy and building blocks it needs. So, bon appetit, stomach! For our final stop, let's look at the part of your body you see every day, your skin. It might not seem as complex as the brain or as powerful as the heart, but your skin is your body's largest organ, and it's a multitasking marvel. Think of it as your personal waterproof, stretchable, self-repairing suit of armor. Its most important job is to act as a barrier, a protective shield between your delicate internal organs and the outside world. It keeps the good stuff, like water and nutrients, in, and the bad stuff, like germs, dirt, and harmful ultraviolet rays from the sun, out. Your skin is made up of several layers. The outermost layer is called the epidermis. This is the part you can see and touch. The very top of the epidermis is actually made of dead skin cells, which are constantly flaking off and being replaced by new cells from below. This constant renewal helps keep your shield strong and fresh. The epidermis also contains melanin, the pigment that gives your skin its color and provides some protection from the sun. The more melanin you have, the darker your skin, and the more natural sun protection you've got. Beneath the epidermis is the dermis. This layer is packed with all sorts of important structures. It contains nerve endings that allow you to feel things like pressure, pain, and temperature. That's how you know if a surface is hot, cold, rough, or smooth. The dermis is also home to sweat glands. When you get too hot, these glands release sweat onto the surface of your skin. As the sweat evaporates, it cools you down. It's your body's built-in air conditioning system. Blood vessels in the dermis also help regulate temperature by widening to release heat or narrowing to conserve it. Finally, the skin is an amazing healer. If you get a cut or a scrape, your skin immediately gets to work. Blood clots to form a scab, protecting the area from germs. Underneath, new skin cells begin to form, and special cells called fibroblasts start producing collagen to knit the wound back together. Before you know it, your protective shield is as good as new. From sensation to protection to temperature control, your skin is a dynamic, essential organ that does far more than just hold you together. It's your interface with the world. And there you have it. From the supercomputer in your skull to the tireless pump in your chest, the air processors, the chemical plant, and the protective shield that covers it all, we've seen just a glimpse of how truly incredible the human body is. Every part has a specific vital job to do, and they all work together in a symphony of biological brilliance. It's a system so complex and so finely tuned that it makes the most advanced technology look like a child's toy. And it's all yours. I hope this journey has made you appreciate the amazing machine you get to live in every day. The more you understand how your body works, the better you can take care of it. Eating healthy foods, getting plenty of exercise, and getting enough sleep aren't just things grown-ups tell you to do. They are ways of saying thank you to your brain, heart, lungs, stomach, and skin for all the hard work they do. Your body is the only one you'll ever have, so it's worth taking care of. Thank you so much for joining me, Goje Saikiran, on this scientific adventure today. But don't let the learning stop here. Be curious. Ask questions. Look up how your muscles work or what your liver does. There's a whole universe inside you waiting to be explored. Until next time, stay curious and take care of your amazing, wonderful scientific self.